What is up, y'all? This is Charlotte, and I'm here to talk about this absolute mess going on with Bobbi Kristina. There's so many different reports saying that maybe she's on life support. She's not on life support. She does have brain activity. She doesn't. Doctors are supposedly, allegedly telling Sissy Houston that she has no chance. There's no chance in hell that she's going to even survive. Look, these are the facts. We do know that she was found in the bathtub face down. Found in the bathtub face down. Uh, Supposedly, one of their friends, Max Lomas, who, within his own respectful way, is a criminal. Um, he was just recently arrested for the intention to distribute marijuana, and he also had just a ton of Xanax pills on him when he was arrested. So this is already kind of a shady individual. I could I guess I would say just not a clean cut individual, right? And then you have her boyfriend who has allegedly had an altercation with her an hour before, is doing CPR while the friend is calling 911 saying that he's doing CPR, and they found her in the tub. And look, this shit is just a total goddamn mess. It's a total mess. Now they're saying that the cops in Georgia, they are uh, doing an investigation because there's possible foul play because she has injuries in places she should not have injuries. That is nothing related to drowning. So now they're doing an investigation on Nick Gordon. Nick Gordon is her boyfriend, but let me tell you how just fucked up this shit is. Now, we learned that Nick Gordon was actually on the Houstons on Our Own. That was a TV show on Lifetime. And I'm going to get to Lifetime in a little bit. But we learned about Nick Gordon on that show, The Houstons, and we found out that Whitney Houston took him in when he was 12 years old, and him and Bobbi Kristina have been living as if they were brother and sisters for the past 10 years. So up until Whitney Houston died, she looked at them as sister and she raised them as sister and brother. As soon as Whitney Houston dies, all of a sudden they're fucking. That within itself sounds fucking crazy. I don't give a fuck what no one says. I think Nick Gordon is definitely an opportunist. And if you watch the fucking horrible ass show, The Houstons on Lifetime, you would know that he was totally in. And I'm gonna y'all go ahead and Google that shit because the shit is still on YouTube. The Houstons on Our Own. Google that shit, and you will see how interested he is in Bobbi Kristina. This is all for his game. This is all for him to stay within the Houston family. He is that dirty to the point where he's willing to fuck her, a girl that he grew up as a sister figure. Now he's fucking her so he can stay within the family. I mean, this shit is absolutely sick. And I do believe, this is my personal opinion. This is alleged. This is just what I think. It could have maybe not happened. It could have happened. But this is what I think happened. I think they got into an altercation. I think that something happened within that altercation. A friend was called over to stage a drowning, and they pretend like they were reviving her while they was calling 911. That's my honest opinion. That's what I think. And I do not in one bit think that he had any type of interest in Bobbi Kristina romantically. I think he was just doing it just to stay within the family. Now, getting on Lifetime, um, the TV station Lifetime. Now, first they exploit the Houston family by putting all this bullshit out. As soon as Whitney Houston died, He has a family on TV exploiting the hell out of them. And then they turn around a couple of years later, and they do a movie against the family's will. And let me tell you something, Angela Bassett, you were supposed to be a motherfucking friend to Whitney Houston. Y'all were on set, waiting to exhale. Y'all did a movie together. Y'all were so-called friends. She directed that horrible ass movie, which I call the Bobby Brown Story Part 2, or Being Bobby Brown Part 2. Directed that shit. And then you had um, Deborah Cox sing all her music because they couldn't play her music, so they had Deborah Cox sing her music. And Deborah Cox's response is, "I'm so honored to do this and this and that." You're doing that against the family's will. Against the family's will. So Deborah Cox and Angela Bassett, Deborah Cox, you ain't shit. Angela Bassett, you ain't shit. It's fucked up. And Lifetime is so fucked up on every goddamn level for even putting that bullshit out against any. You don't put shit out against a family's will. It's just it really pisses me off. It really pisses me off. So with with the Bobbi Kristina, getting back getting back to the subject, I do believe there's foul play. There's going to be a lot of things that's going to come out. There's going to be a lot of things that develop. What I can say is that scenario that they gave us doesn't make any damn sense. If you're found in a bathtub face down, face down, someone placed you in that position. Most people do not get in the bathtub and wash themselves on their stomach. If you're drowning, you're slipping down and you go under. Your body is sliding down. If you are face down, someone placed you there. And they're no dummies. They know that. They know that. So all those phone records on what time the friend came over and I think he was called over to possibly help him place that body, and just to have someone else in there that said, "Oh, we don't know where the fuck she was. We don't know where. Oh, we was just talking and she was just doing her own thing. We don't know what happened. We just found her laying in the water face down as if she was going swimming." Give me a fucking break. But if they do charge him, this is going to be a just another chapter of mess in the Houston family. Just another chapter of mess. It's very sad. You guys, please tell me what you think with the latest discoveries, the latest news. Um, I honestly think any day they're gonna come out with an announcement that she's passed. And I hate to say that, but it does look like it's going in that direction. So just let me know what you think about the situation. Let me know, your thoughts on this whole situation, on the whole journey of Whitney Houston from her death to this incident and all the stuff in between with the Houstons and the relationship of Bobbi Kristina with Nick Gordon, just all of this shit. Let me know your opinions on it. And we're going to keep discussing. And I am out. Peace.